Why your product launches are always late and how to fix it. There is a minimum process that must be established and agreed upon when launching a new feature, service, or product. This ensures all departments agree on when they need to be informed, what data is required, and where each department takes the lead. It also clarifies which stakeholders need to be involved, what operational considerations must be made, and what to expect throughout the journey. Implementing this framework prevents teams from getting trapped in endless ideation loops, redoing completed work, discovering last-minute requirements, launching late, or releasing something that negatively impacts the end-user experience. Setting a minimum process means the team has a solid foundation of agreed-upon core areas, while still maintaining the flexibility to add more layers on top as needed. An example of this is the very product process we use for new services and features. We begin by analyzing what competitors are doing in the space, comparing it to our own offering to identify exactly where we want to position ourselves. This insights-driven approach helps us clearly define our product requirements. At this stage, teams commonly integrate a user story mapping board to think the user journey through. From there, AI generates the first mockup, giving the team a visual baseline to discuss further ideas with design while providing them with a concrete checklist of requirements. Next, we establish two mandatory alignment sessions. The first is to evaluate initial designs and requirements to gather cross-functional feedback, specifically looking at use cases and potential risks. The second session is dedicated to final sign-off and approval. Once approved, we trigger a structured process to collaborate with marketing, sales, and customer success to execute an effective go-to-market launch. Throughout this entire workflow, these minimum steps must be completed, and all decisions must remain fully transparent. Roles are defined with absolute clarity, mapping out exactly who owns what, where each person leads, and where they act as collaborators. Even AI has a defined role here. It works seamlessly alongside the team. It doesn't sit around waiting to be prompted, and it isn't just an individual assistant. It operates as a true team member, taking work off your plate and drastically speeding up execution. Get access to this process and many others on Nova today.